Hey guys, so my name is Ellie and I'm going to be talking about how I went from black to blonde. So the first thing that I did was to try to find a good salon, just because I think bleaching is one of the most damaging things you could do to your hair. I think it's pretty easy to mess up. Some people went bald or some people just had like really bad hair fall, and it's just something I didn't want to risk because I didn't want to go bald, okay? Like that's not a look that we're trying to go for. I tried to canvas from different salons, what their prices were, and to be honest, it was just too much. Like I couldn't justify the price. There was a salon that quoted me like 9,000 pesos to do my hair, and my hair is like short, it's like until my shoulder. It was just too much, but thankfully my mom knows of this woman who used to own a salon and she did it for me. I had to buy like the hair dyeing materials myself, and she basically just applied everything. So I'll be going through all the things that she used on my hair later on. How I achieved this color, I technically only had 2 bleaching sessions, meaning I only went to the stylist twice. However, in those 2 sessions, we bleached it multiple times. If there are any professionals watching, like, I'm sorry, like this is what I did to my hair, and no, it's not the best, but I didn't want to come out looking like freaking Ed Sheeran. So I really just like hoped and prayed that my hair would stay on my head and it would be okay. I don't necessarily condone having multiple bleaching sessions in one day because I don't want to be responsible. If you're gonna bleach your hair, make sure that your hair can take it and that it's safe for you to do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna preface this by saying that I am not a professional. Most of the things that I know, I got from Google, YouTube, and from my friends. Like, I don't have a license or anything, so don't come for me. You know, this is just my experience and you can take it with a grain of salt, and it's really just me talking about what I did. So the first session that I had with the stylist, I knew that we were gonna bleach my hair multiple times. I knew that because my hair is very dark and I wanted to go pretty light. So yeah, so my first bleaching session was in August of last year, and after the first session, I was pretty satisfied with the color. It was a bit darker than this. I believe like a dark ash blonde, and that was really what I was going for because I didn't want to go too light yet, just because I wasn't sure that it would look good on me. So I went with a pretty safe color. But then after a while, I decided I wanted to go lighter. I wanted to go almost platinum. So I went for another bleaching session in, I would say, November. In that time, I only had 2 bleaching sessions. We were able to achieve the color that I wanted. I'm really happy with this color. I just like it. Like, yeah, it's cute. So now I'm going to be talking about all the products that I use. Because blonde is a pretty high maintenance color, I have a lot of products, and I've gone through a bit just because I was trying to find the one that I like the best. Okay, so the first thing that I bought was bleach. My stylist was only charging me for the procedure of applying the bleach. I had to buy the bleach myself, and I just have a lot of hair. So I knew that I needed to get a lot of bleach. So I went on Shopee and I bought the Khaleesi D-Color powder. It was pretty cheap. It was about 120 pesos for this tub. I mean, it worked. It did stuff to my hair. I was honestly a little like skeptical because it's very cheap. Like, you know, when things are cheap, you're kind of skeptical. But I mean, I went with it and I still have hair, so that's good. And I also bought the developer from Shopee. This was also very cheap. I think this entire bottle was probably like 100 pesos. And again, kind of skeptical, but I mean the reviews said that it worked, and I mean, I think my most like favorite product would be the Absolute Perfection Booster from Ion Color Brilliance. It just really saved my hair, and without it, I don't think I would have any hair. Basically, if you know what Olaplex is, it's a dupe for this because Olaplex is pretty expensive, and I think you have to have a license to be able to purchase it. My hair still feels like hair even after like 5 rounds of bleaching in total. On Sally Beauty, you can get it for $2. Or Shopee, if you can find someone who sells it on Shopee. And yeah, I think this really helped my hair maintain its integrity after all the damage that I went through. One of the most important things is knowing how to tone your hair. Because of things like the sun, dirt, oil, the color of your hair will gradually change. Because I'm Asian, I have to watch out, especially for the brassiness. So one of the most important things was for me to find a really good purple shampoo. By this time, I've gone through a couple, and I've tried some that aren't that great, but I have potentially found the one that works for me. So the first purple shampoo that I tried was this Monea Keratin Blondie Purple Shampoo. Honestly, I just got this at Unimart because I saw it and I wanted to try it. And I mean, it's alright, but when I use it, my hair feels very, very dry. And I feel like all the moisture has stripped out of my hair. And while you can, sorry, I burped. It was very hard to comb through, and one of the things that really saved it after is this. It's Herbal Essences Hello Hydration Moisturizing Conditioner for Dry and Damaged Hair. After I put this on, my hair felt like hair again. It wasn't matte, it wasn't hard, it was just very soft, and I really did enjoy this just because of the scent. It has orchid and coconut milk, so that's good. Yeah, I really like this. It's great. Oh yeah, fuck my life. So the next purple shampoo that I tried was the Beachborn Classy Not Brassy All Natural Sulfate Free Purple Shampoo and Conditioner. So Beachborn is a local brand, and I was just very interested in trying it because it's a local brand, because it's all natural and sulfate free, so I feel like, why not? This was pretty cheap. I believe it was about 300. I might be making that up, but yeah, it was pretty cheap and it's a local brand, so I wanted to try it. So this is a duo that I used, and it wasn't as drying as the first one. It does the job, although I was looking for something that toned my hair a bit more because my hair does get brassy very quickly. So the third and most loved purple shampoo that I have tried is the Lee Stafford Bleach Blondes shampoo. I don't think you can get this here. I've never seen it here. I really like it. It really does the job in toning my hair. After I wash my hair, it just looks great. Another shampoo that I would like to shout out, it's not purple shampoo, but it does really help when it comes to trying to retain moisture, is the L'Oreal Evercream Sulfate Free Intense Nourishing Shampoo. When I use it to wash my hair feels like how it felt like before I bleached my hair. The smell is amazing, and I do love this when I want to wash my hair but I don't need that much toning. And another thing that's important when you have bleached hair is having regular treatments. And you can get those at the salon, but those can get pretty expensive. So what I like to do is just have, it's a hair mask pretty much. It's from L'Oreal. It's Vitamino Color Aox. Honestly, I just stole this from my mom's closet, and I just use this at least once a week. I don't really do it once a week, but when I remember to, I will do it. And afterwards, my hair feels really nice. It really helps your hair not to have so much breakage. It helps with split ends as well. And it just helps your hair be more manageable. The next product I'm going to be talking about is the Revlon Equave. Basically, it's a sun protectant because apparently your hair also needs sun protection. I didn't know that until now. So I bought this and I would use it when I feel like I'm going to be out in the sun a lot, or if I'm going to the beach, because it has SPF. It protects your hair from the sun. That's it. And it's a detangling conditioner as well. So yeah. Another thing that I use is the Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco. It's just hair oil that I use if I feel like my hair is very dry or it's very brittle. Because my hair needs all the moisture it can get, I don't really wash my hair that often. It sounds kind of gross, but I only wash my hair once a week. And one of the things I do to help manage the oiliness between washes is to use dry shampoo. And the one that I use right now is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh. I think a lot of people use this, and I just use the Floral and Flirty one because I like the smell. Yeah. So when my hair gets really brassy, the purple shampoo isn't enough sometimes, so I just use the Wella Color Charm T11 toner. I burped again. This is the toner that I used when I originally bleached my hair as well. The shade is T11. It's lightest beige blonde. Suella has a bunch of toners and I just chose this one because I like the look of it, and it's just really up to you, but I do recommend this one. Okay, so this isn't really a hair product, it's like a hair tool. Because I don't wash my hair that often and like the oils like stay up in the scalp, it's very good to brush your hair so that you can kind of distribute the oils evenly. And you know, it's just like a simple brush. It has my name on it because it's cute. I'm not gonna show you the front because it's full of my hair, but like, yeah, brush your hair. So now I'm going to be talking about aftercare tips and just things that I do to help keep my hair as healthy as it can be, you know, being bleached. Number one, I keep it hydrated. Because bleaching really strips your hair of all the color, it really makes it very dry. So it's very important for you to keep it moisturized and hydrated, which is why I don't really wash my hair that often. So this is where like the hair masks and conditioners come into play. This is how you'll retain the moisture of your hair. Okay, so another tip when you're washing your hair is to use cold water, because when you use warm water, it opens up the follicles of your hair, and this tends to make the color fade faster. Deep conditioning is very important for your hair because your hair has lost so much of its moisture, and you want to help it recover. You don't have to use some fancy hair mask or whatever. You could just use coconut oil, or you could just douse your hair in like conditioner and leave it there for like an hour or something. The next thing I'd like to say is that when you're heat styling, you should really be mindful of it. As much as possible, try to avoid heat styling because your hair is very damaged already. Heat will damage it further. But if you have to, use a heat protector. So this next tip is something that I didn't follow, but I would encourage you to do. If your hair health is a top priority, maybe try considering taking your time in between bleaches. So bleaching your hair once and then waiting a few weeks and then bleaching it again until you get your desired color. But if you're irresponsible and you don't want to wait in between bleaches, you could just follow what I did and hope for the best. But you could also be safe about it by using like bond reconstructors or bond fortifiers like Olaplex or the Ion Color Brilliance Booster. Okay, so the last tip is to get regular trims because your hair being damaged, it's more susceptible to hair breakage and split ends. Getting regular trims will help it keep looking healthy. That's it. That's all I know about hair bleaching and like taking care of blonde hair. Again, this is all from my experience. I'm not a professional. If you have other questions, you can just leave it down below. I'll try to answer them as best I can. So let me know if you want to see other videos like this about my hair or whatever. See ya. God, I'm so awkward.